Random question. Imagine somebody walks up to you and tells you that your brother was going to kill you, or your sister was going to kill you. In fact, a member of your family was going to kill you. No, that's going even too close. I mean, just imagine somebody comes to tell you that your friend was going to kill you, or even your enemy was going to kill you. I can't imagine how I'm going to feel about that. That's what happens in the book I'm going to review for you today. I'm going to be reviewing The Fisherman by Chigozie Obioma. Hi guys, my name is Dari and this is the 9 to 5er. Welcome, welcome. I have not done a video in such a long time and that's because I was having some problem with my filming. But I think I've gotten the hang of it and I realized that it's consistency I'm going for and not perfection. So continue to support me. Please subscribe, please like, share, turn on your post notifications, and let's have a conversation in the comment section. It's always interesting to have those conversations. Yeah, back to why I'm here today. So I am in Abeokuta for a couple of days, and one thing Abeokuta reminds me of is MK Abiola. And one thing MK Abiola reminds me of is The Fisherman by Chigozie Obioma. I always like to say that Chigozie Obioma is such a descriptive author. He's the Khalid Husseini of Nigeria. I'm not even kidding. You can argue with me, and you would lose. Trust me, you're going to lose. I love Chigozie Obioma, and I've read all his books. But specifically today, I'm going to be reviewing Chigozie Obioma's The Fisherman. It's his debut novel, and it was published in 2015. So forgive me if my knowledge is a bit rusty because I read it since 2017. So yeah, permit me to skip a few chapters. It's such a good book, and it's a present day narrative that is told with a recollection of the past. The book follows a time in Nigeria during the military regime. I wasn't born then, so I can't even relate to the circumstances of how those times were. And he said that Chigozie wrote that book because he witnessed his brothers fight a lot growing up, and he kind of imagined the worst case scenario that things could happen. This book, it follows four brothers: Ikenna, Boja, Obembe, and Benjamin. But the book is told from Benjamin's perspective. He is the fourth brother, and they grew up in an average Nigerian family. I think there's six, but I think the rest are girls. You know how the normal average family is? I will have six children. One will be a doctor, one will be a lawyer, one will be an engineer. At least one of them will be one of those things. So that's the mentality most of the Nigerians have when they have plenty of children. And that is exactly what the father in this book had. He was an average banker and he just got transferred to Yola, one northern state that's far away from where they are. They're in Akure. It's a town in Nigeria, just living their life normally. So this book was set in the military regime, like I said earlier, and Sani Abacha was the then president. So I referenced MK Abiola because the brothers met MK Abiola sometime in this book, and it was a really significant moment in this book. Every time I think about Abeokuta, I think about MK Abiola. And when I was planning this trip, or when I just randomly tell somebody that I am going to Abeokuta, the first question they ask is, why Abeokuta? The question is, why not Abeokuta? It is such a rich town, full of histories, and it's so beautiful. I've spent only 3 days here, and I'm absolutely loving the peace and tranquility in the state. And I just thought to do a book review. Since I don't have anything doing this morning, I'm actually recording a vlog, and I'm going to post that vlog, but this will come up before the vlog. So let's get right into the book. These four brothers are fishermen. I'm going to use air quotes to say that they are fishermen because they're not really fishermen. They just do it to pass time as kids. They were just playing in this river. I can't remember the name of the river, but I'll put it in the description and once I try to find out what the name of the river is. So there's this kind of story like regarding the river, and they've been warned not to go near the river to fish, but they still go to the river to fish. They've been doing this for a couple of weeks, and then finally their neighbor catches them. When she catches them, she reports them to their mother, and their mother warns them not to fish there again. But you know how boys are. You know how kids are. They still went there to fish. And in one of their fishing escapades, when they were going back home, they met a madman. The madman's name is Abolu, and Abolu is very significant in this book, and is actually going to refer to the question I asked at the beginning of the video. Abolu enters a trance and prophesies that the first son will be killed by a fisherman, and the fisherman is his brother. Imagine being told this kind of thing at 15 or 14 years, and you have younger brothers. It just builds a kind of fear, and Ikena immediately becomes suspicious of his brother. He's in a state of anxiety and panic. He doesn't know who's going to kill him. He doesn't know when they're going to kill him. So he withdraws from his brother. This book just shows how fear can consume you, like fear of the unknown can just consume you in a kind of way that you don't know if it's the prophecy that came to pass or you don't know if it's just something else. Very descriptive. And that's why I call Chigozie Obioma the Kali Tuseni of Nigeria. His writing, his style is so beautiful and impeccable. And I wish I could read that book again. And I actually may go and read that book again. Back to the book. So Ikena withdraws from his brother. And in this state, his brothers are trying to comfort him and tell him, there's no way we are going to kill you. We're your brothers. And we're not even fishermen. Like we're not real fishermen. We just go there to play. It's not like something we do as a vocation. We just go there to fish. More than anything, this book reminds me of The Figurine. If you've watched the movie The Figurine by Kunle Afolayan, you would really relate to what I'm saying. Is it really the prophecy that came to pass? Is it just your mind playing tricks on you? These are questions that I am really asking when it comes to this book. I'm not going to spoil this book for you. Let me know. Would you pick up this book? Do you think the prophecy actually came to pass? Is this something that you think that you believe if somebody told you that a member of your family was going to kill you? I'm just going to stop right here. It was supposed to be a short and sweet book review, and I have to go to the market now. Don't forget to subscribe, like, click the post notification, join the conversation in the comment section, and let's continue to share love. That's all from the 9 to 5. Bye.